Alright. We return with the Rainbow Robo Bros. So behind the scenes, I did a little something to solve a problem we had, and that solution will make itself known soon enough. So yesterday, we had gotten the technology for making better arms and legs for our androids, and replaced some limbs and took care of a mechanoid EMI dynamo. And now, today I want to upgrade hand, dish, and butt soap to be more effective at what they do by giving them improvements to their bodies. We can't make better android bodies for them yet, but we're getting there. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna make a set of power arms and power legs for each of them. All right, and this caravan has arrived. So we got this guy, Ferrix, who is, let's look at him, a kleptomaniac, a pyromaniac. This is not looking good. A snob and a stoner. This guy is actually the worst. But he is a follower of Mecha Joanna now. Because there's no way we're going to spend all that time building an ideology just for it to disappear because our androids don't use it. And Metis has gone berserk again. Alright. Dish. Punch him. Don't carve him into pieces. We do have food, however, to sustain our new flesh man. And I have a plan for taking care of the issue of him, well, being all-around crap. We'll get to that shortly. Steel, silver, and components? Okay. I'm gonna just set Butt to mine out steel for us until I can figure out why nobody's mining steel from the mines. Oh yes, we also got One Eye last time. Our new Scyther and mechanoid. I'll get it eventually. Who can't do anything right now because he has received too much damage and needs to be repaired. But once he is repaired, we'll be able to use him as an frontline offense, basically. And I'm hoping to get better and better mechanoids as we go along. We could eventually have one of those siege breakers. That would be pretty sweet. He is already an issue. This guy's not going to be great. He's not going to be great at all. Let's go ahead and get some more production tables that we are missing. Let's see if we are missing any. It doesn't really look like we are missing anything. Let's actually get a cremator going. We've got a number of bodies we don't really need around. We struck compact machinery. That's actually good. And Ferrix is already on a fire starting spree. You know what to do. Beat him up. Stop him. Why can the androids catch on fire? We have finished fabrication. All right, that is exactly. No. Just beat him up. We don't have a prison yet. We kind of have just this room, which is another thing we're going to try and do is build a prison. Tend to him. If we can't get him a medical bed, at least tend to his injuries. So I want our prison to be kind of close to the kill box, because we're gonna build a hospital into the prison. That way, they can be quickly picked up and taken straight to their new home as indentured servants. So what we're gonna do is first I'm gonna plan it out. Okay, I think I've got a plan here for the prison. So we'll have a hospital space here. We'll have storage for medical supply, specifically for them, as well as a room for autopsies. And then from there, we'll have a bunch of prison rooms and a nutrient paste dispenser for feeding the prisoners. And it's gonna integrate into the wall here. We're gonna have a door somewhere here along the kill box or something, or near the kill box, so we can quickly get them in. I think that's a solid idea here. Now just to build it. You know what? Something has just crossed my mind. I've been watching Dish go and do the crafting and go back and forth and eat some food and do this, and I just made something cross my mind. You know, wouldn't this be a lot easier if Dish just had a few more of him? I have an idea. I've noticed a button here called replicate, which says replicate a consciousness. And it gives me some devious thoughts. We are just kind of leaving Ferrix out here to just waddle in his misery. Okay, guys, we can make him at least some kind of sleeping spot. Yeah, go ahead, rescue him, feed him food, take care of the flesh. I am curious about the glitter net hubs. But we were talking about doing a few things today. One of those was getting some oil going, getting into ionics, and building the prison. As well, we can send some of our guys, our droids, out to try and get some information on the armor of failed grades. Because we do have another quest for that we could do at any time. Because they send a shuttle to pick up our guys. So I'm thinking Sylvester, Afton, and Elton can go ahead and just get themselves geared up, and we can send them out to do that. Actually, we could do that now. There's no point in delaying. Let's just go ahead and say, hey, send us the shuttle. Boom. You three, get in the shuttle. Take your shotguns and take some of the fight to our enemies. Meanwhile, Dish, I want you to get painted. Why are they entering the shuttle that way? Oh, you know what? I made a mistake here. I blocked off the kill box's entrance. That really diminishes the kill box ability to actually operate as a functional kill box. And he's already on a fire starting spree again. We should research torture methods just so we can take his legs off. Alright, hand stove, just shoot him. He has gained the psychopath trait. All it took was getting shot in the leg with a pulse cannon to decide emotion is for the weak. There we go. Oh, it requires 4. In that case, let's send Ham Soap since he's doing the least important jobs. And this is going to introduce some new options. Let's get a BXO neural chip put into Ferrix, eh? Just It's just a scientific experiment. That's all we're trying to do here. Hey, Hanso, could you pick up the pace? You've got 18 hours to get there. And I'm afraid you might... Okay, there we go. Oh, I built this wrong. It was supposed to be deconstructed here. Okay, let's see. That is a bit of a distance they're traveling away. Ready? Let's go, guys. Let's get us some clues to that artifact. The armor of failed grades is a must-have after all. Alright, Hand Soap is going to supervise. That's Synthread. That's good. Nope. Go out here and break this wall so the temperature doesn't keep going up. Punch that door. We don't want the temperature to get too high. Because you see, if the, sorry, to explain why I'm doing that. See, if a room is on fire, it builds up a lot of heat. But if it opens out into the outside, if it's not a closed space, the temperature will vent. And it will drop down to the outside temperature. At which point, the fire has really no impact. And that's why I'm going around shooting and breaking doors. Because having a door just hang open is not going to be enough to stop, or is not going to be enough to do the effect. You need it to actually be just an open space. We're about to finally hack that. Sylvester can go ahead and hack this since these fires are going out. We got some silver, we got some components, lots of synth thread, and we've got a raid. Where are these guys coming from? It's Lyra. Lady, I don't know what they told you to convince you to come out here on this job, but you are literally going up against 3 robots. Straight up androids armed with automatic shotguns and a pulse rifle. You're probably not the most popular member of the colony. Was that the case? Okay, you did get past the shotguns, but you didn't get far enough. Alrighty, now, ooh, shoot, this is gonna be the tricky part. Set to load. All of you, items. Oh, I can just load this stuff. I was saying it was going to be tricky because I didn't know if I could load stuff into this thing. I don't do these quests very often. I'm kind of getting more into doing them now. What? That loaded really fast. I hope it didn't glitch out and just leave my guys behind or something. Hey. Okay. It did take them. Hop, hop, hop. Alright, it took our stuff too. Good, 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 good. Hand soap. Rainbow hand soap. I want to see if you can... Right, we probably need medical supplies. We're also probably going to need an actual hospital. Let's do a similar thing we're doing with the prison. Let's put it close to where people are going to be fighting. But you know what's a piece of technology we really should invest in? Auto doors. They're super fast, and if we combine that with the syntholine that we can get from Rimworld, those doors just zoop, 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 open and close really quick. We got 2 VXO chips, or VX0 chips. That's going to be really helpful, because I have some ideas on how to use those. We do need medicine, though. So we're probably going to really need to pump out on that Rimmerfeller development, because that can allow us to get the stuff you use for medical stuff. Yeah. Very structured speech. You know, I want to build 2 more androids, just tier 1s though. And I want to set them to just stone cut, just forever. Oh, actually, you know what? Something just crossed my mind. There's a a chemical processing unit, android animal. Maybe we should make some of those. I wonder what those could do. I'm betting they're probably the replacement of the boomalopes, but I might be wrong on that. And Ferrix is on a fire starting spree again. All right, who's nearby? Yeah, there's this stuff, this chemical capsule. I bet you we get the chemical capsule from the nutrient processing droid. The villager's terminal. You've learned of an ancient terminal that contains information about the armor of failed grades. However, the terminal is surrounded by a tribal village and the locals venerate it. They aren't part of any major faction. Sorry, I was expecting a different sentence end, and it confused me. They are willing to let you visit on the pretense of worshipping it, but they will attack when you touch it. You can attack the village from the outside or enter peacefully and try to quickly escape with the data from the terminal. If you spend over 10 hours in the village or build anything near it, the locals will attack and call reinforcements. Okay. This is going to be our mechanoid storage space for the time being, once we get it built up. Metis is escaping. Oh, we left the door open. Let's not have Mate smash his spine out of his body. That would be undesirable. But Dish and they're all kind of scattered about. They're all trying to... Oh, Dish, you're perfect. Reese and Toby are gonna do their jobs. And that is to cut granite blocks so that we can build walls. Oh, an SX virus. What? The security system has been neutralized part of the attack. However, some subsystems of 3 surrogates have been compromised. Oh no. What? Why were you two the ones attacked? Ah, no! What? We need another one of these? Probably another one of these for that matter. What do we do? What do we do about this? They're on insulting sprees. Is that all they're gonna do? Are they gonna... Is it just like a mood state and they'll get out of it? They are apparently simple-minded. I wonder what happens if I just... Nope. Oh, the surrogates have been taken over. That's what's going on here. Okay. Come on. So they just go endlessly on an insulting spree. Alright, well, that's not really gonna bother Toby or Reese. They kind of don't care. Yeah, friggin' jerk! Yeah. You're not the real butt. You're not the real butt soap. Rainbow butt soap wouldn't say things like that. Give him back his body! He's dead. We're gonna have to build new bodies for them. Does anybody have a crafting skill good enough? Not really. We're gonna just have to have hand soap drop out and finish the job for them. Oh, he's good. Dish soap gets his body back. Just as he left it. Missing his right light sensor. It was important. What did they do? They just straight up shot Rainbow Butt Soap's surrogate's head off. And that was a sentence to say. It's been a while since we've dealt with a hack. And more importantly, it's been a while since we dealt with a hack that actually could be, you know, or that wasn't actually just the end of the colony. And Ferrix is on a fire starting spree again. Because he is endlessly in a bad mood, because he is a stoner. Stoners will never get over their addictions. So I think there might be one way to fix this. We're gonna need Dish Soap back in control of his body. So we need that repaired as soon as possible. Because we're gonna need Dish Soap to go and build bodies for, well, we need a body for Rainbow Butt Soap. But also, I'm gonna send Hand Soap out on a diplomatic mission to try and buy us some medicine so we can get some different kinds of surrogates. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Alright, Dish Soap is back. But with Dish Soap back, we can send Hand Soap out, Rainbow Hand Soap out to go and trade with somebody. These guys are neutral. They might have what we were looking for. So we're just gonna send Rainbow Hand Soap and maybe Sylvester Useless. And with them, we're gonna sell some stuff. Let's actually sell the RX neural chips. They're not really that expensive, but they're not really useful to us either. We can take a bunch of clothing with us too. Let's go ahead and take blue fur. We're not really making clothes right now, so it's not that big of a deal. Sylvester has gotten himself trapped. I said remove the wall. Okay, dude. We got a cargo pod full of weapons. I almost just ignore those at this point. Derexus. You need to calm down. Also, we've got Chuck's diplomacy, Merc Chuck Norris. Haha, haha, funny joke. Has sent us a message. He wants to talk. I'm not gonna trust talking with Chuck Norris. That's dangerous. All right, the caravan has arrived. Let's go ahead and trade with them. All right, sell you that. Sell you those. Sell all of that. Even if it's not selling for anything. That's fine. It's fine. We're just interested in what we can buy. Specifically, ooh, advanced components. Very tempting. But right now, we're actually interested in some medicine. take 10, and we'll take the advanced component. Oh, we did get a body built for Rainbow Butt Soap. Let's paint him red. And then we'll let him take over. We got the chemical processing unit, so that's what it looks like. It looks like a robot chicken. Interesting. And the moof is a robot moofalo. Surgery failed. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't use the medicine to tend to his wounds. Tend to him without medicine for that. We just want the medicine for the surgeries. We're gonna set him up for that, but we're gonna put it on suspend because we do want the hospital up and going before we try to do that. Oh, we got a shuttlecraft. Or a shuttle crash. Oh, a bunch of people. Let's see what they're like. Melee 13, crafting 6 and 5. Dog person and rebel. Creepy breathing, mountain lover, anxious, trigger happy, heat inclined ecologist. What about you? Oh, that's exactly who I was looking. Oh, you're basically exactly the same. Except you're a pyromaniac. That's not helpful. Iron stomach and eccentric, and we can save you. You guys, trigger happy. Let's take trigger happy. Also, Rainbow Butt Soap has created a masterwork item, another masterwork item. He's going to be doing that a lot. Scourge cluster. Gaius, a freeholder of the Empire. I'm no longer interested in working with the Empire. Egg progress. Very curious. What kind of egg are you going to produce, little robo chicken? Temperature's not that great in here. Right, they need warmth and cooling and temperature regulation. Alright, we did get another quest. The villager terminal. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna find myself feeling a little tired, so I think I'm gonna try to do that and then finish up my recording today. It's not very far away. If we can build a few guns, let's go ahead and make some assault rifles. Let's build 3 and give Butt Soap one of them. Okay, Blanca has joined our colony. She's the shooter. Barracks is supposed to take on the role of one of our ideology figureheads. However, he's not really useful in his current state. He has decided to leave, and that's not happening. What the heck is that? A sand squid? Come on. Despite their common name, sand squids are actually genetically modified creatures that incorporate features from both cephalopods and cone snails. Sand squids are created as chattel adapted to extremely water-deprived environments such as very dry deserts. The sand squid constantly produces a silky secretion that acts as powerful fertilizer when mixed with common sand, allowing growth of crops in the middle of the desert. The squid can be trained to properly distribute its slime around the fields to increase terrain fertility even more. Note, due to the balance concerns, the squid will only do this if tamed. I don't want them to mess up the whole map when wild. Okay, so that was just a editor's note. We still have these yaks. And we are entering into fall. Oh, Butt Soap, you can just equip your feral submachine guns. Totally forgot about those. Pulse charge munitions research is done. That doesn't mean that we can really make them, so much as it is now available. However, if we can get a fabrication bench going. The mecha droid is poorly maintained. We're just gonna get rid of him at this point. Let's just send our regular trio. All right, Elton. There we go. There's the shotgun trio. We'll actually send Butt out with them to do this job. I don't think they really need to take the animal with them. Yeah, go ahead. Good to know. Ancient danger. Yeah, we're gonna look at that tomorrow. Hack stopped working. A mechanoid that was poorly maintained reverted to its original deadly behavior. Ah, well, shoot. What? Okay. Thank you. One moment. Mate is going to go and punch this thing to death before it breaks my heater. Or not. Oh man, Mate really needs to get de-rusted. Crunch. Crush. Alright. Okay, how many... There is nobody here. We can just scan it and go. That was easy. Okay. That was less eventful than I thought it was going to be. We'll take the cloth bedrolls. Why not? Mine. Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling a wee bit on the tired side today. So, oh, we got some of this chemical capsule. So before I finish up today, I want to see what this chemical capsule is used for. I'm not really sure. A hard capsule filled to the brim with processing or hydrocarbons and other chemicals, a useful item that can be further refined into neutramine or chem fuel at either a drug lab or refinery. Okay, so we need a drug lab. Okay. So that's how that works. I'll get to trying to see how about doing something with that later. It just needs to be stored, so we'll just quickly set up a storage space in between games. So, but that is where I'm going to end it today. I'll pick this up tomorrow. I'm a little bit tired, so we'll see if I manage to squeeze out the same amount of footage as I have out of the past few days where I thought I didn't have as much footage as I actually did. Not that things have been very exciting. Anyway, you know what to do. Be kind to people. That's my proselytizing for you. Bap.